Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another brand new video of the Discord JS guide. Now in today's episode I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a command that lets you create a bot owned server. So we're going to run a command and it's going to allow the bot to create its own server that it owns. So let's get started with this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off, I'm going to be going into the commands folder and creating a new file. Let's call this create server.js. There we go. Now I'm going to be importing command, which is the class that we need to create the command. So let's say const command equal to require at sapphire/framework. Alright, there we go. Now let's create the class for the command. Let's say create server command, and we're gonna extend command. Now let's create the constructor and all of the other functions that we're gonna need inside this class real quick. Alright, so over here, along with the name and the description, we're going to be adding another parameter here, which is going to be the string option. So we're going to create the command such that the user can pass in his own server name for the server that the bot is going to create. So we're going to do this by adding a string option, add string option, and this function right here is going to take another function as its argument. So this function is going to have this argument O, which is the option, and O, now we're going to be setting the name of this option. So let's call this name, and for the description, let's say the name of the server. Now finishing it off, we're going to set required to true, and what this means is that we have to pass in this option for the command to run. Right, there we go. Let's finish this off by exporting this class right here, module.exports, and we're going to be putting in create server command. There we go. Now let's go into chat input run and begin working on the actual code for this function or this command. And this is actually pretty simple. It shouldn't be too hard. So we're going to be starting off by deferring this interaction. And what this means is we're going to make it so that the bot says that it's thinking, because this command is going to take a little while to process and get the command, get the server ready. So let's say await interaction dot defer reply. There we go. And now let's begin actually making the server. So we're going to get the name of the server, const name equal to interaction.options.getString. So we're going to be getting the string option, which is called name right here. Now let's create the template, and this template is going to be getting the template of a server. So we're going to be using this sample server right here. Let's go into settings, go into the server template right here. I've created a template. Let's copy this. And now we're going to be using the bot. So we're going to say interaction.client, the client or the bot. And we're going to be fetching the guild template, so the template of the guild or the server. There we go. Now, with this, we're going to be using the template to create the guild. So let's say const guild and await template dot create guild. So we're using this template to create the server or the guild. And we're going to pass in the name. The name is name. Simple as that. The name, the constant. And now we're going to be getting the invite link to this guild, and for this we're going to have to get a channel, a text channel, because we're going to require a text channel, or it could be even a voice channel, but a text channel makes it easier. So let's go in and first get a list of all the channels that's on the server. So const channels equals to await guild.channels.fetch. So we're going to be fetching a list of all the channels that this guild has to offer, and we have a bunch of channels here because we have this template. So it's just going to copy paste all of these channels right here. Now let's go back here, and we're going to recurse, or we're going to iterate through these channels to get the channel, the right channel that we're going to get the invite link from. So this channels list here is actually a key value pair, so it has a snowflake or the ID and the channel. So we're going to do this. So for const, and we have an array right here, snowflake comma channel. So we're going to get that of each channel in channels. That's a lot of the word channel right there, but that's just how this is going to be. Now we have each snowflake and channel. If we say if channel is text based, so if that is a text based channel, we're going to be getting the invite link. So let's say const inv equal to await channel.create invite. So we're going to be creating an invite link from that channel if it is a text channel. So create invite, and now that's pretty much done. We have the invite right here. We just got to send it to the to the original response that we will be having to the command. So return await interaction, and we have the return here because it's going to return out of the function. So this one goes through each channel in the list of channels, but once we find the right channel, we just want to get rid of or exit this function right here. So we're just going to return out of here. So return await interaction dot edit reply. So we're editing the reply from this deferred reply right here, thinking part, and we're going to be putting in, I'm going to put in content here. I'm not going to make an embed, and let's say here is the server, and we're going to send an invite link to the server. So we're going to do this by typing in inf.url, so that's a server URL, and I'm going to be also making ephemeral true, so that means only the user who actually runs the code or runs the command can see the link to the server that he made. And there we go. So that should be it for this command. Let's run this and test it out. Alright, let's see if there's a mistake or an error here. Let's see what it is. Oh, looks like I spelled description wrong there. Let me fix that real quick. And there we go. Let's test this out. Create server. Let's call this my test server. Let's let it think for a bit. So that's what I was talking about. Looks like there's an error. Let's see what this is. Template.createGuild is not a function. Alright, so this should be working. Let's see what's wrong here. We're gonna first start off by debugging this by console.logging the template. So let's see if this is the right template object, just to make sure that it's working alright. And let's also log the name just to make sure that we have the right name, because that might be a problem here. We want to make sure that the name is a string. Let's take a look. So we have a promise. So that is the template. I think we forgot to put the await right here. Let me change that. There we go. That should fix it. So if it's a promise, we gotta make sure that we await it and wait for the promise to complete, and then we get the template. I think that was the problem. So let's rerun this and test it out. We want to make sure we have the await here. My test server, and let's test this out. Alright, there we go. We have a link here. Let's click on it, and it looks like this is it, because we have one member online, and that has to be the bot. Let's join it and see if it is the bot. And there we go. So we have the bot here, and it is the owner of the server. So right now we don't have any permissions on here or anything, but we can see that the server has been made. Now, if you want to get permissions on here, you can create roles using this bot, like an admin role, for example, and give yourself that admin role. Now, if you guys want to see a video on that next, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. And that's going to be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you did enjoy this and if you found this helpful. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace out.